Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Loie here. In this video, I'll be discussing some of the major changes I made to my hair care regimen to get me from the point I was in 2019 when I didn't really have a hair care regimen to where I'm at present, so stay tuned. So before I had taken on this regimen about 6 months ago, my wash days were very simple. I would just hop in the shower, apply my shampoo, scrub, wash out, and then use my regular conditioner, call it a day. The first major step I made in my hair care regimen is that I started to use weekly moisturizing deep conditioner. And what this allows us to do is to really infuse our hair with moisture, certain nutrients and elements that our hair might be lacking. And it really has made a significant difference. I use a moisturizing deep conditioner every single week. Not only do I do that, I also use heat to help to infuse that moisturizing deep conditioner into my hair. Heat actually helps the deep conditioner to penetrate the hair strands even more. So that is what I've been doing, and I've been taking on that practice on a weekly basis. And I have found that since I started doing that, my hair has really transformed significantly. The moisture content, the softness, the smoothness of the hair has really improved. So that's the first thing that I changed between 2019 and present. Now, two of my absolutely favorite moisturizing deep conditioners that I've tried so far are my Satin Revitalizing Hair Mask and my Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist. I really love these two because they do exactly what they should. They provide good slip, not too much, just adequate slip to my hair. They allow my comb to easily glide through, basically just melt the tangles away. And once I finished washing with these two moisturizing deep conditioners, my hair feels revitalized. Number two, now the second major change that I made between 2019 and present is that I started to wear a satin bonnet. So in private, once again, I discussed the importance of either using satin-based or silk-based materials on our hair, because cotton and other fabrics tend to dry out our hair, especially if our hair is already dry. All they're going to do is really dry out any moisture, any oils that were left back. Satin and silk, however, do not do that. And not only do they do not do that, they also help to reduce the amount of friction between our hair and the fabric. So while a lot of friction may develop between our hair and cotton and other fabrics, that does not happen with satin and silk. I don't have to moisturize my hair as frequently as I had to in the past, because if you go to bed, you moisturize your, you apply your satin scarf, your silk bonnet, whatever it is, or it could be that you sleep on a satin-based pillowcase or silk-based pillowcase. When you wake up in the morning, the moisture is still there. Now, though I don't own a satin pillowcase, those pillows look super comfy. So if the satin bonnet or the satin scarf or silk bonnet or silk scarf are uncomfortable for you, satin or silk pillowcases are also an option. These guys really are a game changer when it comes to you retaining moisture in your hair. So I would definitely say this is probably one of the most important investments to have when it comes to starting your hair care journey. Now, the next major change that I made was moisturizing and sealing my hair. Back in 2019, guys, I did not own a moisturizer. I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious. Your girl didn't own a moisturizer. I was oiling my hair, but I wasn't actually moisturizing my hair. And I did a video a couple videos ago, and we in that video discussed the importance of moisturizing and sealing. So moisturizing is really the act of applying a water-based product to the hair. The products may be labeled moisturizer, or it could be labeled something like a leave-in conditioner, or it could be labeled like a hair cream. And usually the first ingredient in your moisturizer should be water. Sealing the hair is an act of applying more of an oil-based product to the hair. Now, our hair pretty much needs both of them, because when we apply the moisturizer to the hair, you then need to seal in the moisture from the moisturizer with an oil, right? So if you moisturize the hair and don't seal it, what could happen is that moisture can evaporate over time, and in no time your hair is going to be dry again. And the same thing applies if you seal the hair without previously moisturizing it. You're only just sealing in dryness. So if you apply oil to already dry hair that was not previously moisturized, you really just
sealing and the dryness that was there before. And of importance, you should only moisturize and seal the hair as needed. Don't overdo it, don't underdo it. It's important to know what your hair feels like when it is dry, what your hair feels like when it is well moisturized, so you can know what your hair needs and when it needs it.
No, I pretty much moved from having absolutely no moisturizers back in 2019 to now using two, and I absolutely love them. They are my favorite. It is the ORS olive oil moisturizing hair lotion and the As I Am double buttercream, and my serum is my aloe vera and coconut oil hair serum from Every Strand. I also sometimes use the Satinic hair oil serum. Now, 2 videos back, you guys would have seen exactly how I moisturize and seal my hair, and I also discussed in that video what is the importance of both moisturizing and sealing.
The next very important change that I made, which probably should have been number one on the list, is trimming. So we have gone through before in several videos what exactly is the importance of trimming. So as you know, split ends are the enemy. Trimming is not the enemy, as I once believed. Split ends are the enemy. And as you also may know, split ends develop for many reasons. It could be that we're not protecting our ends properly. It could be that we're exposing our hair ends to environmental hazards such as sun, rain, wind, snow, whatever it is. It could be that we are applying a lot of heat to our hair ends, whatever it is. Once our hair ends are damaged, what tends to happen over time is that they start to split along the hair shaft, and unless we cut that split, the split is going to continue all the way up, and then this gives our hair an illusion of thinning. And then what happens is that these split ends start to formulate and join with each other and form little tangles in the hair. And once these tangles form, we then try to comb through the hair, and we're basically trying to comb through these tangles. And guess what happens after that? Our hair starts to break. Breakage then leads to more split ends, just like how split ends lead to breakage. So it's a constant, never-ending cycle. And the only way to really get rid of that cycle and end that cycle is to get a trim. So trimming really has been a major step that I had to make in order to start my healthy hair journey. Back in 2019, your girl didn't trim her hair. I did not trim my hair. I hated trimming my hair. I always thought that if I went for a trim, I was just going to lose all my length. But I decided a couple of months ago to just stop focusing on length and just to focus on your hair health. And if you do that, then the length is going to spring upon you without you even knowing it. Guys, this fan is just on full blast, as I said before, because your girl is hot. Anyhow, so trimming, guys, absolutely important. If you haven't gotten your hair trimmed recently, check out those ends. Make sure your ends are not split. Make sure your ends are not thinning. And if you need to book, or if you're skilled enough to trim yourself, go ahead by all means, as long as you get rid of all of those split ends.
Now, I always look back at this picture to remind myself where my hair is coming from and why it ended up in that state. So as I said before, I did not trim my hair any at all back in 2019. So in this picture, right below that white line, where you're seeing through the hair and seeing the letters of the t-shirt, those represent split ends, thinning of the hair, damaged hair. So all of that hair really should be trimmed or cut off. Now, it is best to evaluate and assess for the presence or absence of split ends against a white background. So you can put on your white t-shirt, look in your mirror, and check out those ends. If those ends are thinning, if they look split, book an appointment to get a trim, or if you're skilled to that extent, go ahead, trim them, but we just have to get rid of them. End of story.
The next and final thing that I started to incorporate into my regimen to help to keep me on track with the health of my hair is that I, as I said in prior videos, created a hair health check scale. So I know that most of us do length checks, especially after we have just gotten a relaxer. What I've been trying to more do is a health check. And the health check really helps me to focus on the different aspects of hair health, which includes the sheen, the ends, your scalp health, and also your ability to comb through your hair without causing breakage. So that hair health check scale helps me to just grade myself and the different components of hair health, and at the end of the scale, I assign a certain score to myself, and then I compare that score to my previous hair health checks to help me to know if I'm improving, if there are certain things I need to change in my regimen, and what exactly needs to be adjusted.
I started doing hair health checks just this year, as I said before, to keep track of my hair progress. And it basically has four components, five if you decide to include your length check. And the major components are your sheen, breakage, ends, and scalp health. I have two prior videos discussing how exactly I use this scale and how I apply it to determine just how healthy my hair is.
If you guys haven't checked it out as yet, I'll post a link to that video below, the hair health check scale that I've been using to just keep my hair health in check. Alright guys, so those were the major changes that I have made between 2019 and present to help to bring my hair to the point where it is now. I really do hope that this video will help someone. And if you have not yet started your healthy hair journey, it is not too late. You can get on board. And trust me guys, within 6 months, my hair started to turn around just by making a few of these changes. So do not be discouraged, do not be dismayed. You can get on board, you can get on that hair journey cycle right now. Get on it today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share, and like this video, and also comment below if you have any questions or any other tips to add. Bye guys.